Hi, everyone. How are you tonight? I almost forgot the time. It snuck up on me. Wow. Everybody's chit-chatting already. There's Don and Scotty. Hi, guys. How are you tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Donna. Don's here. Hi, Don. There's Billy Jack. Hi, Billy Jack. How are you doing? And Henry and Leanne. Hi, guys. Everybody's chatting. Looking forward to May. So glad you guys are going to get a chance to be together. Hi, Ken and Carla. Well, I didn't, but I went and had it done. I was sick of that long hair, and it's a little shorter than I wanted it, but it'll grow. So, I think my hair's having a little trouble getting used to the new length. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Summer hair for sure. I just can't take all that long hair on my neck, especially in bed at night. Thank you, Tracy. Thumbs up, everybody. Everybody's well. I think we've said hello to everybody that's here. So, what's new? What's new with you guys? Well, thank you. I haven't decided whether I actually like this haircut or not. I usually just get a bob, but I wanted some layers this time just to try to get a little of the weight off. So, we'll see. When it grows out in a few weeks, it'll probably look much better than it does now. So I'm hoping for that. But I won't need it cut for a while. That's for sure. So anyway, enough about the hair. So I'm still just trying to wrap everything up. I'm getting anxious, excited. It's let's see, what is today? This is May 1st. So 14 more days and I'll be rolling out of here. 2 weeks. Good deal. Waiting on his Washington brother to call. Cool. So, I guess you're gonna go stay with them in Washington for a while? That, and so it goes already. Blink, blink, blink. Let me get a sip of my coffee. Sticking to the Oregon coast. Will that take you anywhere close by? There's Mobile Tech. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling much better. I've been thinking about you. You guys home in August. Very nice. You'll love the views. I'd love to see coastal Oregon. That would be so nice. Yeah, tell us how you feel. Good. Good. So what did they figure out was going on with you? Did they say? I'm sure they did. Do you want to tell us? I have some recovery to go through, though. So, what was the problem? What was the issue? Hoping Cindy will be. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I hope you get to see her. It's going to be a while before I get to, that's for sure. For COPD. Well, that says enough right there. Cindy won't be far away. That's cool. Well, sorry about that. Oh, COVID. I wondered. I did wonder about that for sure. Exacerbated. Yeah, exacerbated by the COVID. No fun. That COVID does stuff to you. There hasn't been a diagnosis yet. Did you get vaccinated for COVID? Just curious. Yeah, with us at Wise Acres. And see the doctor next month. Okay. Well, I hope you do well before you get there. Powder antibiotic powerful, maybe? Since the last scope. What did they find? Welcome back. I wondered too, Shirley. Yeah. They just commute there. Sounds good. That sounds good. Breathers and suckers and pills and all kinds of crap. They sent you home with the pharmacy, it sounds like. So, Carla, tell me more about what this is all about. What was it getting an antibiotic for? Oh, I did not get the jab. Okay, good. Lions and tigers and bears. I I'm glad to hear mobile tech because there's so many people that did receive the injection that are really having further complications. And I was just wondering if this was a result of that. But can't scar your lung tissue. So COPD is a very likely candidate. So sorry to hear that it's affecting you that way. Oh, he got a UTI after the scope. Wow, wasn't that fun? Sounds like they didn't use a good technique. That's that's just unacceptable. I hate to hear things like that. It just makes me kind of angry. I don't know whether they were using good sterile technique or what, but sounds like it created a problem. They do. They can be kind of painful and really irritating. What have I done new? Let's see. Since last week, what have I done? I've mainly just been because all my major projects are done now, so I'm mainly just still sorting some things out. Gotten rid of a few more items that I don't need around here. Just piddly little crap, but still, it just kind of adds up. I reorganized the cabinets here by the love seat, the lower cabinet, and kind of straightened stuff up. Um, I got that new thing for my vacuum cleaner, and I've secured it in there so that it doesn't wobble around and fall during travel. I got these cool things. I want to show you these. Hang on. So on my propane tanks, I have these metal straps that you hook together, and one of them in particular, the one on the right hand or the passenger side of the trailer, the bottom one is extremely difficult for me sometimes even to undo, but to do it, to close it back up after I put my tank back in, is really very difficult for me sometimes. And I I need to get a rubber mallet, because if I had a rubber mallet, that would help. But I found a post on one of my alliance Facebook groups about this guy that took those straps out, and there's been several posts of people where they've broken. And he used these. Um, they're Velcro straps. They're um, envisioned. That's, I'm sure, backwards. You can't really read it. Um, so I ordered these, and I'm gonna probably when I get to Ken and Carlos. I'm not gonna do it before then. Um, but I got to get some bolts. So I will. They the guy used a bolt and a big washer, and put these straps up on the wall of that compartment, and then you just put this strap around your Velcro tank. Put this Velcro strap around your tank. I can't even talk. And then it just holds your tank in place. So I'm real excited about this. It'll be a lot nicer for me. I don't have a lot of hand strength anyway, so this is going to make things a lot simpler and um, less stress free. What can I say? So, I don't know if any of the rest of you have metal straps like that that go around your tanks to hold them in place, but something to look at. These, I got them from Amazon, and they come in different sizes, different lengths. And actually, you can get them in different widths if you want them. So, he's supposed to have another surgery next week, and he is refusing to do it. What kind of surgery? What do they want to do to him now? Tell him to get it done before the summer sets in. That's for sure. A rubber mallet would come in handy. Yeah, because I certainly don't want to use the hammer on a near a propane tank. I'll come and hold his hand. He can tell them I'm his service nurse. That's funny. Thank you. Yeah, I think it'll be really helpful. I'm kind of excited about this. And then I have some smaller versions of these, and that's what I used to secure my stand for my vacuum cleaner in the pantry. They're 1 inch wide straps, and so I just secured it to the shelving to hold it in place. So lots of uses for them. We got a leash. That'd be interesting to see. The service vest. That's funny, Henry. We need to make Henry a vest, guys. Everybody's laughing at that one. Well, and that's true. But my problem is I can't push the tank back any further than it already is. I've tried side to side, I've tried moving it back, and it's almost too tight. Um, and I can barely get it closed. It takes a lot of work for me. And like I said, my hands are not the strongest part of my body. They never have been. So I think the Velcro will work much better for me. Thanks, Marilyn. How are you? Yeah, I had to get rid of all that long, hot hair for the summer. Something simpler. It'll take less time to wash it in the shower, um, use less shampoo. So it's a good thing all around. A leather collar and chain. Hey, Kevin, how are you? How was your visit with your brother? Hey, Marilyn. You know, speaking of leather collars, I've wanted to try to find some for my dog. The not the collars, but a leather harness. Because I don't like what's on the market these days. And leather harnesses used to just be, simple and small, and they worked well. And I can't even find one anymore. Kevin, you had one, but Murphy took it from me. Oh my gosh. have you all, I forgot what I was even going to say. I was looking at Kevin's little face here. Oh, well, it's gone. It's gone from my mind. So what else? Oh, I got one of those. Here's another new item. So have you guys seen these? These are the new device for when you're in a campground and you have a sewer hookup, um, so that it stays in place. So you set it in the ground and then you flip this and it expands this flange down here so that it fits tight into the sewer connection. Um, so I found one at Walmart, and that's about the third or fourth trip in there when I was looking for them. So they're on demand right now. So if you want one and you see one, you better get it while you can. So that's something else new I got. Um, I bought some. I went to Dollar Tree and found some nice little 8x10 picture frames that are lightweight and plastic, to put in my bedroom. So just, little touches. I'm trying to finish up. I did 4 loads of laundry today. Tomorrow I have to go to Walmart and buy groceries. Then I have to go to the drugstore and pick up some medicine. So that's that. Oh, planning to be in West Tennessee at some point, likely September, but not sure yet. That'd be cool. Y'all catching up with each other. I will when I use it in a sewer. It's brand new. I just took it out of the package. See, it's nice and clean. So I haven't even set it out. I'm going to be moving in 2 weeks, so I can't see changing it now. Um, so I'll use it after that. The Gavin flanges, that's what it's called. Interesting. Just keep you posted. Um, I was looking after I leave Ken and Carlos, I may go spend some time with my sister, which is about an hour and a half away from Ken and Carla's house. So I'm looking at campsites there, for the 4th of July. So need some place to stay for the 4th of July. And there's really no place like Hannibal to be. So I might as well just bite the bullet and do that. And Road Runner just walked right in front of me. Have you seen any more coyotes? Or was that a wolf? Which one did you tell me that was? I don't remember. So what else have I got planned? I've got what other items do I have coming in? Some more of those smaller Velcro straps. I can't think of anything else that I need anymore. I've pretty much set, I think, on everything that I need to have or um, thought I needed to have. Let's see, what else do I have coming? I know I've got a few things coming in. Oh yeah, I got along with the smaller Velcro straps, I got a couple of those bigger ones that you let's see if that you put around a hose like these. They're called Rapid. And then it's also got like a grommet there where I can get a hook and hang it up um, in the pass through. So it'd be a little bit more accessible. So that's nice. That's Cabbage Patch Kids for our viewers. Sounds like a plot for a good. Isn't that the truth? I miss those days. That's when we had good cartoons. Hey, Melody. Oh, good. But you're not at Palo Duro, so visiting. Are they where you're at again, or are you just visiting by phone? That's cool. It's so nice to meet new people. Thank you. Thank you. I have not decided if I like it or not. So it's shorter than I normally get it cut. I normally like it to be here, just maybe a little below my chin. So it's about an inch or two shorter than I wanted it to be. But it's nice and cool. I will say that. Had a family of five. Wow. Family of five roadrunners. I saw I don't know if you call them a gaggle, but turkeys at Palo Duro. There was like a group of six of them that I got fairly close to and got some good pictures of. Down here, because yesterday and Milo had a spa day. Cool. Ziggy and Dee Dee have a spa day on the 6th. So, I think it's all over the RV group sites. Shit. Talk of the, yes, it is, isn't it? So I was kind of lucky to find it. But I don't know how many they stocked at this particular Walmart, but anyway, they had one and that's all I needed. So tons of them there. They are fun. They're fun. I think that's pretty neat. I love that one rest stop in Arizona with the huge road runner. That's just so super cool. Have y'all seen that yet? Oh, there we go. A rafter. I had no idea. I've never heard that term before. A rafter of turkeys. Interesting. I don't know about rafter, but I know they roost. My mom raised turkeys. They for a while they had a house out in the country and they raised chickens and turkeys and my mom had a big garden. So and she never had ducks there, but in town one time they had a chicken coop and they got ducks to sell to kids at Easter time one year. So we had ducks and we had um, the chickens. A chicken house smells yuck. And then when the chickens grow and you have to butcher them and you have to put them put them in boiling water to pluck them, that just smells so really bad. I don't And worse than that is when you have to, cut them open and take all their insides out. Oh yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? Five wild turkeys running around our golf course. Renamed it the Rat Pack. Oh, that's funny. There's rafters across the street from Keslin's house in South Dakota. That's pretty neat. At least they look like mine. We got them at Walmart. I got these at it's called America's Best. It's kind of like Vision Works or someplace like that. But um, it's a store where you can go and get your eyes tested and buy glasses. So it's an optical shop. But I actually went to an ophthalmologist. So I'll have to look at you a little closer online to see what your glasses look like. No, these are new. These are new this year. They're very similar to the ones I got in Mexico, but the ones from Mexico came straighter across up here. You worked a turkey farm. Cool. Okay, never mind. We raised two white turkeys each year and named them Christmas and Thanksgiving. Oh, that's the way to do it. Story. I bet it is. Normally wear contacts, just took them out. I wondered because hadn't really remembered seeing glasses on you, except for maybe sunglasses. But anyway, I guess Lou has new glasses though, right? Sorry. So I haven't made any further plans past going to Hannibal after Ken and Carla. I'm kind of thinking, um, oh, you sent a photo. Okay, I'll pull that up in a minute. Um, I'm kind of thinking of looking at northern Kentucky and Tennessee, and then maybe a little of West Virginia into Pennsylvania to New York that way. Because I last time I went through there, I just had a really hard time finding much of anything that I wanted to see in Indiana and Ohio. So, oh, that is very sad. All of our all of our good buddies are going. All right, let's see if we can pull this picture up of Melody. Oh, very similar. Yours are more of a gold or kind of a brown, where mine are purple. You can't maybe see the color very well. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell. There, looks more purple there. um, but those I like those, Melody. That's a nice frame for your face. Pretty cool. I'll be camping in the backyard for a while, I think. Oh, nice. Oh, he ordered a new pair since he broke, yeah, from flying off his head during that awful wind in New Mexico. I know, that's very sad, isn't it? I think you need to write Mama Tech, however, at least you will be with your dog. True. She loves your trailers. That's how my dogs are. They love being out camping. They try to make it work, but it's just impossible. Poor poor mobile tech. Yeah, the Fonz. And the end of an era. Um, I don't know. Or am I just thinking out loud? I think, what was the lady's name that played Marion Cunningham? Next time. Okay, the temples are different. Probably. You probably paid a better price than I did. These cost me about um, $400, but they're progressive and photo gray, um, and they have some strong UV protection because the ophthalmologist said I'm starting some cataracts. Nothing to worry about at this point, but they're beginning to grow. Missing our beautiful weather. Has it warmed up there? No more snow. Got nice weather now. Oh, 75. That is beautiful. Marilyn Ross. Thank you, Henry. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Um, but I haven't really thought about her in a long time. So, and this internet's driving me crazy tonight. I'll be glad when I get into the land of open sky at Ken and Carla's. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. So, west and then north. We'll get that weather soon. I bet you'll certainly be glad, won't you? Only need cheaters for reading, no more contacts. Oh, nice. Very nice. Well, they're not to the point where I need surgery. Um, Not even close. He rated 1.5 on his 1.5 out of 5. So I've got a way to go before I have to worry about having surgery. Quite different, huh? You had that done too? My dad had cataract surgery and did very well afterwards. He, um, he really didn't have any problems at all after surgery. So anyway, let's hope I don't have to have it for quite some time yet. We shall see. Didn't realize how bad your eyesight was. Uh, mine isn't really bad. I noticed before I got my new glasses, when I was looking at TV or something like that, sometimes it would be a little blurry. Uh, but I've had more trouble seeing things further away, except for fine print. Close up, I have a lot of trouble seeing fine print. So I have to have a lot of really good light. Um, and sometimes a magnifying glass, even with my glasses. So It's all part of getting older, I guess. 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I did LASIK. They needed after that. Then the reading problems came. That's the way it happens for sure. Over time, they don't really notice it until you fix it. So I've been told that I try to really kind of keep an eye on it because I know that my dad had problems with like some double vision before he had his surgery, and his eyesight evidently got pretty bad, but it was much better after surgery. So, in, including colors, interesting. I guess it clouds over everything. Makes sense. Hi, PJ. How are you? How is life treating you? I'm sure you've been busy with your routes. So much better he could see afterwards. Cool. How are they? Have you heard anything from them lately? And them done only took 30 minutes. Wow. Prep was longer. That's sometimes the case. It's like night and day. Hi, Peter and Summer. Is Gwen doing her air gun still? They're still in the queue. Wow. Are they going to stay there over the summer? I guess if you have good utilities and air conditioning, if you can tolerate it, that would be okay. Yep, keep him busy. I bet you are. I haven't seen anything from them in a while. Kim and Daryl aren't on here. I know they talk to them frequently. I haven't seen them on here tonight, though. They they're probably getting ready to travel again soon too. Not in a bit. Yeah. I haven't seen anything recently posted. I saw their daughter took a vacation, but which is good. Everybody needs one, right? Um, my daughter and I are going out on Mother's Day to the beach. There's a place called Peters Point near Fernandina, where you can actually drive out onto the sand. They go there a lot. That's one of their favorite beaches around that area. So we're going to go out and spend the day and have lunch and get a chance to see the ocean and walk in the sand. And it's nice because you can drive right out onto the up to the hard packed sand, and because the softer sand is what's difficult for me to walk in, just really get your joints. Um, but I love the beach. I just don't go that often because it's too difficult to walk in. Summer, some, but it will start up in the fall again. Okay. Yeah. So I'm really excited about it. I got a couple of little loungers for her and I, just so that we can sit back and relax and take it in, and uh, a little sun shelter in case it gets too sunny, and because I burn up easy. So, and I don't want to rush her. The beach, it is her love. It truly is. And she likes to spend hours there. So that's what we're going to do. Oh yeah, absolutely. I love the stark difference, just from videos and pictures that I've seen of the Oregon coast, with all the big, huge boulders and rocks and um, how the waves come in and splash on those rocks and um, just to see sea lions and things like that, I think would be amazing. So it's one of the trips I would love to take. So hopefully I will get to do that. Has the best beaches. Nice. I'm sure you're very excited. You'll need to make sure and send me pictures. Because I'm excited for you. That's a trip that I want to take. So I'll get to live it through your eyes for a little bit. So that'll be cool, especially if you go to the redwoods. That's uh, that's a big one on my bucket list. So, but I'm hoping for better prices by the time I get there. Sea Lion Cave or Sea Lion Cove? That would be cool. So cool to see. Oh, sorry. I got out of bed a little bit early today. Oh my gosh. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Don't go in the cave. That's an awful smell. I I'm not a fish person anyway. So to go into something that smells that fishy would be horrible for me. It would probably make me sick. You don't remember? So it sounds like it is Sea Lion Cave, just from what Don said. Washington, Oregon, and California coast. Y'all are making me jealous. I bet. I bet. Well, good. You can give me some tips by the time I'm ready to go. You'll know what's good and what's not. That'll be cool. I don't mind taking other people's ideas at all. So, if you guys have any ideas about Kentucky, Donna, you can tell me about. So, I want to come across the northern Kentucky and Tennessee, and head up towards West Virginia. Bring your umbrella and galoshes for sure. I bet that's true. Along that coastline. Would never hurt to have it. I was looking at pictures from Montana and Wyoming today, and it's just making me so want to be out there again. Memberships and Harvest Host. There you go. That's the way to do it. I got to get this stuff out from around me. No COE parks. Yeah, not that far west because, um, there's a lot of states have the BLM. So, sorry, guys. I think Washington has some kind of pass, just maybe Discover Pass or something like that. Don, you probably know what I'm talking about. Um, have you guys camped up in Washington before? A long time ago, I saw some videos about this pass that you buy and use in Washington. I wish Kim and Daryl was on here. They probably know about it. Um, I have to go inside the cave. There was a pullover and seen tons of them below on the rocks. Very cool. Buddy, you're not getting any more to eat. I already fed you. No more. No more. Lay down. It's almost bedtime. It's almost bedtime. Lay down. I haven't made any kind of a route. So you know, I'm gonna be looking at Cheryl's videos on West Virginia, but if you have any good suggestions for me, like I said, I'm gonna go across Kentucky, northern Tennessee, up into West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and into Western New York where Peter and Summer are. So, oh, how nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I bet. I want to see Crater Lake. That's some place I'd like to see. Found some BLM at cost. Well, you know, they're not all. There's a lot of BLM campgrounds that charge, but it's usually a fairly nominal fee. Also, check out the Wandering Shores. They do mainly all free or mostly free camping. Yeah. Yeah, they have a good channel. That's not even funny. That's quite a while ago. What was that? When did that happen? 88? I don't remember. Yes, the Discover Pass. Yes. At least that's what it was. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh no. That's about the time I'm going to be out that way. Tables and vault toilets. Yeah. I mean, they're organized campsites. It's not just BLM dry camping land. They have BLM organized campgrounds, and there is a fee. You know, it costs to maintain the roads and things like that, um, and to clean them up. So yeah, but it's usually, I don't know, $5 or $10 a night, something like that. We just use our memberships. Your issue is Rambo. I don't get it. What's the issue with Rambo? 79, 79 what? What's these numbers about, you guys? Oh, when it when Mount St. Helens. Okay. Blew its top in 1980. Okay. Yeah, I've wanted to see that for a long time. That's another one on my bucket list for the West Coast there. It traveled, you know, all across, it seems like. I can't swear east of the Mississippi, but we definitely saw um, ash and clouds in Missouri. Code for Life is correct. That's when they open again. Yeah, and half off with a senior pass. So, yeah, it's very reasonable. Oh my gosh. That had to be scary, Ken. Did you get the heck away from there? May 18th, 1980. Look at you go, Mr. Research Guru. Due to heat and cold, we need hookups. He's a prima donna. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's the good news. That's the good news. So, so you're saying Rambo, but I think it's probably benefiting Dawn as well. Is that right? Because Dawn hates the heat and she hates the cold. Did they? My grandparents' place near Moses Lake got 8 inches of that. Yeah. Well, all that traveled east. So that's why we saw it in Missouri. They have to move kind of quickly. Yeah. So I wouldn't want the schedule you're having to do in that short little bit of time, everything you. Okay. I don't know about you guys. And that'll just about do it for me for tonight. All right. Good talk tonight. Um, I appreciate everybody's input. Let's see what we got here. We leave the rig. We've made it work. Yep, got to feed the dog. Good night, Mobile Tech. Turn the truckers around at the scale and send them back to Portland. Well, that's probably a very good thing. We didn't get to that topic tonight, did we? We have one whole chat without that topic. All right. Everybody's saying good night. Love you guys. Take care. And let's see. This is the first. So I'll talk to y'all next week, but maybe not the following week. All right. Have a good week. See y'all later. Bye. Good night.